I'll just be over next to the computer.
Already good.
I'm gonna keep an eye out.
No. Oh, Anthropos here with another exciting episode. If you don't know, huh? So don't act like you do. Because something bad might happen to you. And I'm talking to you. Oh. Alright, good evening from Austin, Texas. The #1 city in the fucking world. How are you doing tonight? Or today, wherever you are in this part of the world, we've got a special episode for you today. It's called Where in the Hell is James Casbolt? James Casbolt. Or Michael Prince, right? Whatever you want to call him. Some of you, I hear, call him Commander Casbolt, right? Where the fuck is he, huh? Did he get assassinated? Is he dead? Has he not been released? We're told that James Casbolt was released from prison in Wiltshire or Devizes last week. We've been told this by Miles Johnson, and it's been corroborated by several others. And I've got a report right here. This isn't the 111 report you've heard so much about, but it's another report. And it's just a one-page report. And there it is. It's fucking redacted. Redacted. Fuck that, huh? Ooh. That's some else goddamn redacted reports. So anyway, it begs the question, what in the hell is going on over there? You got James Casbolt been locked up in prison for 4 or 5 years, I guess at least, for posting pornographic pictures of his ex-wife, Haley. I'll think of her last name here in a moment. Her father's name is Hank, I believe, one of the richest men in the United States of America. He was also the president or the controller, the leader of the Gerald Ford Foundation, as in President Jerry Ford. I'm sure they're doing a lot of good work. That's Jerry Ford fucking Foundation. You got that, huh? Anyway, I got a tip or a recommendation from the lovely Christine and Shapely. Christine Joanna Hart. Thank you, Christine. And she advised that maybe I should do a fast blast like Miles Johnson does, one of these fast blasts about James Casbolt. Well, I've done several of these recently, but y'all haven't seen me put out anything new in about 6 weeks. Actually, a little bit over 6 weeks. I wonder why that is. Alright. Could it be that I am going to be whatever, a targeted individual? Uh-oh, da-da-da-da. Better not say too much about that right now, okay? But it does feel good to be back. It really does. I've been in touch with Bobby Bang Bang, and we are talking about doing a show about the Winhouse method and some other health tips and nutritional advice that Bobby Bang Bang has. I was eating lunch the other day, and I got a message on Skype from the good-looking and talented young man Anthony Zender, the ex-military guy, or still military, depending on how you look at it, super soldier, right? Secret space program, Anthony Zender. You know, some of these people claiming to be super soldiers that look like they could even do, 10 push-ups, right? Anthony Zender ain't one of those. That dude's pretty fucking buff. And I've interviewed him about 2 times already, and he contacted me. He wants to know when he can be on the show again. I told him anytime. We're getting together here in the next few days. He's very excited to give me new news about the secret space program and about the total recall that he has. So now Anthony Zender has total recall. And it gets weirder and scarier than that, if that's even possible. Anthony Zender has had a sighting on one of his multi-dimensional or extra-dimensional missions to save, in the cause of goodness and saving humanity, and I'm not sure what all they're fighting for. You'll never guess who he ran into. No, not Max Spears. Me. Anthony Zender ran into me while on one of these extra-dimensional missions. So, hey, can't wait to hear about it. Of course, I don't have any memory, or I don't know if this is conjoining timelines or alternate timelines or parallel universes or whatever it is. But it's new. It's all news to me. It's all new to me, and so can't wait to hear about that. We have heard these accounts before, only once or twice. Dave Merrow from the Basis Project, he has seen me. He's related that on some of these missions. Sean Bond and another lady that I can't mention because I've agreed not to mention her. She's a friend of mine. It's not SA, It's Adams. It's not her. It's a nice young lady and an experiencer, but I don't mention her name because she has a secretive Facebook, kind of like a Facebook group. It's really an instant messenger thread that people stay on for years at a time, and it's just really interesting because we are able to exchange information with high-level people you've heard of in the Truth of Community. And so, of course, I don't want to jeopardize my standing there, and we get this. Rub elbows with these people, get interviews off of some of them. Anyway, this Sean Bond and this other lady, they have seen me on some of these missions, and from what I hear, I'm quite the badass. I mean, can you imagine that? Well, I'm going on these goddamn missions. Ooh, hey! Imagine that, huh? So it's all very interesting, and no, I do not have any recollection of this, but that is not too hard to believe because some of the people that are actually dear friends of mine who insist that I have been involved in multiple past life experiences with them, I have no memory of these events either. So I'm a seeker of truth and knowledge, and I'm just like you. I'm out here just trying to get some answers. I work hard just like all of y'all do. Fortunately, busted ass my entire life. Fortunately, right now, I'm not doing that in a 9-to-5 format, and so that gives me a little bit of free time to go to travel foreign lands and look at megalithic ruins and get involved in ayahuasca rituals, blood sacrifice rituals, all kinds of fun stuff. Ghost Light Road. So anyway, this is really a shout out. If anyone has any information about James Casbolt, please leave a comment or contact me through my YouTube channel, because I want to know, because I'm going to tell the people, or to give them a redacted version of these events. A lot of people think, and I have not talked to Carmen Joy Welter, James's old lady, since the interview. Well, we've had a couple of comments, just comments back and forth, friendly comments, since I interviewed her some months ago. But I have not talked to her recently. So, of course, I'd like to, find out what she's learned, and what's going on. This is all happening over there in England. So Christine Joanna Hart, keep your ear to the ground and please tell me anything you hear. Miles Johnson, that goes for you. John Irwin, you know, how's all that going to play out? We don't know. I mean, James Casbolt's the man of the hour, right? All eyes on him. You know, he's been locked. He's one of the luminaries, or has been one of the luminaries in the truther community for quite some time now, and much to the chagrin, shall we say, of a lot of people, because some people don't like James Casbolt. I'm not saying that I'm one of these people. I'm not saying that I like him. I'm not saying that I dislike him. You know, I think he's said a couple things that are questionable, and I don't mean whether they're true or not, but just makes you wonder, you know, what type of moral fiber this young man has. You know, if he's really a good guy or not. You know, he kind of tries to play the fence there, you know, between good and evil, being a hotshot evil guy, and then at the same time, you know, fighting for the good of humanity. Not like, oh, we know anyone like that. Okay. Gunter, come here, buddy. Oh, Gunter, you're so happy. You want to be on TV? Come here, Gunter. Come here, buddy. Oh, you like to do a starring role. Oh, you're so good. Oh, you like to be on YouTube, don't you, buddy? Oh, you're such a jippus to jippus. Woo-hoo. All right, well, we're going to cut it off right there. And when I say cut it off, I mean cut it off, all the way off, huh? All right.